like, and subscribe. And let's stop playing silly games. The biggest threat to democracy, to the republic, should I say, and to the United States citizens is not China and it's not Russia. It is Donald Trump. He proved that January 6th, and now he has doubled down on the statement when he said if he doesn't become president, there will be a bloodbath. He said if he did not become president, there will be a bloodbath. Now, what does that mean? And why hasn't the media jumped on this? You see, the United States is not a liberal media. Our media is not liberal. Our media is 100% conservative. 100% conservative. The only time our media is liberal is when it is forced to tell the truth. When it's forced to tell the truth, it's liberal. And when it is forced to tell the truth, it is because it can't get out of telling the truth. Have you heard Russia say that if America doesn't do such and such, there will be a bloodbath? Have you heard, on the other hand, China say if America doesn't do XYZ, there will be a bloodbath? If someone tells you that you don't do ABC or XYZ, there will be a bloodbath. Is that a threat or is it not? In fact, it proves that Donald Trump was responsible for January 6th, 2021. And now he's doubling down on the statement after he has threatened numerous judges and prosecutors, saying that they hate him. He says they hate him, but yet and still he's promising a bloodbath if he doesn't win the presidency. Now, if somebody is promising a bloodbath, evidently they hate somebody. And like I told people long ago, this whole Donald Trump thing is a farce. This whole court and everything that's going on is a farce. There are people, since when do the followers get arrested and put in jail before the leader? You got the leader out here walking free, talking about he's going to pardon his insurrectionists. He said he's going to pardon his insurrectionists. How much more clarity do we need? I mean, this is ridiculous. It's obviously ridiculous. It makes no sense. This whole thing is a joke. The whole trial is a joke. He's done threatened judges and everybody else. Now he's threatened the entire country. He has threatened the entire country with a bloodbath. China hasn't done that. Russia hasn't done that. North Korea hasn't threatened the country with a bloodbath. And the media hasn't said a word. This should have went viral. And the only thing that's preventing it from going viral is the conservative media that is ran by the rich and powerful. They run this media. They run this. Israel runs this. American people, we have no say so in nothing. We got Biden trying to teach gay sexual perversion to 8 and 10-year-old kids, and bringing in, and Biden is a threat to us too, because he's bringing in immigrants, and he don't know anything about these people. He's bringing in immigrants, promising them citizenship, and he don't even know who half these people are. As far as we know, these people could be part of some type of military alliance. They could be some type of military alliance coming in to help Trump overthrow the government. Because I don't see no difference between the Democrats and Republicans. There's no difference. Every time one of them do something to injure the American people, they get away with it. The conservatives, it don't matter what it is. There's always going to be a few Democrats to cross the aisle and support Republican legislation against the people. Always. Always. And when we do get a Democratic president, Congress, and Senate, they don't overturn anything. They don't turn back the hands of times. All they do is complain about it and then forget about it and do nothing about it. This country is under threat. The biggest threat to this country is Donald Trump. Donald Trump. And if it wasn't for that TV show that made him out to be somebody he wasn't, a good businessman, he'd have never been president. Because he was, what good businessman files bankruptcy 5 or 6 times? What patriotic American ducks the draft 5 or 6 times and then cheats on his taxes and brags about it? What American citizen says, if I'm not elected president, it's going to be a bloodbath? Well, guess what? Fox News and Newsmax, or wherever it was, they have to pay the voting system companies millions and almost billions of dollars because they lied on them. Excuse me. Now don't tell me. Now you running around talking about they didn't lie, but they didn't lie, but they have to pay. But they didn't lie, but they settled out of court. They settled out of court, which proves that they lied. This didn't go to trial. They settled out of court to save money and to protect people from having to testify and losing their total credibility. That is what transpired. Now, these MAGA Republicans, Fox News admitted lying. They admitted it. So how can you say that he won? Then he lied to you because he said that he was going to the Capitol building and didn't show up. He lied to you when he said he would show you his taxes and didn't show them. He lied to you when he said he was going to finance his own campaign and he didn't do that. He lied to you when he collected money for veterans and didn't turn over the money to the charity. How many lies must this man tell you before you wake up? But the situation right now, United States government is being threatened by Donald Trump. He said it's going to be a bloodbath. Well, if somebody threatens you with a bloodbath, then you have to do what's necessary to protect yourself. And what this man did on January 6th proves that he should not be taken lightly, and he cannot be trusted as president of the United States, especially when he says he's going to be a dictator the first day. Whoever's financing him and put him in this position are enemies of the people. Then they ran him up against a guy that anybody with common sense wouldn't vote for. The man is senile, can't remember anything, can't walk up steps. He's totally inept. And now the only way to make Trump president is to run him against the weakest possible candidate the world can imagine. And to ensure the Democrats really didn't run anyone really against Biden, to show how the whole thing is fixed. Get your passport and time to get out of here. Because what Trump called Africa a S-hole, well, guess what? America is more of a S-hole than Africa. And that's a fact. And Africa is growing with the support of China and Russia. In fact, I wish the people of the United States, we need Putin to protect us from Trump. Because the government's not doing it. Biden's not bringing in all these illegal immigrants and talking about making them and talking about giving them jobs, providing them with loans to buy a home, and ignoring the American people. We are on our own, people. We are on our own. The government is not protecting us, because if it did, Trump would be in jail for the coup. And the fact that he said if he doesn't become president, it's going to be a bloodbath. He should have been disqualified based on that statement. That statement should have disqualified him. Like and subscribe. Talk to you later.